Alrighty, welcome back everybody. Today we're talking about the big update that's happening for us relatively soon and the Jade Skin picks. I know this one's a bit late, but hey, better late than never. So let's go ahead and break it down and then get into the Jade Skin picks. Okay, so this is a massive deal. The next big update is confirmed going to be C Labs. Now, as far as what's entailed in it is still up for debate, but I can make some educated guesses as to what's going to be in there, like with a 98% certainty, and then another one with a pretty high confidence that if it doesn't come in with this particular update, this vehicle, then it's going to be relatively soon after that. So what am I talking about? So Underwater C Labs is happening for us, not this week, but next, if everything goes as planned. So here's how it works. A lot of us that are playing on like just regular Rust, you'll be like, oh, that doesn't typically come in that fast. You're right, because it's on testing and staging branch. That is a separate download, and that usually happens for roughly about a month or so. And if things go as planned, then it gets pushed out to normal Rust or main branch Rust. So for those of you that are on PTB and have access to it, that is going to happen for us pretty soon. So C Labs is a big deal because it's going to usher in two vehicles at least, Solo and the Duo submarine. I know, more water stuff for sure. But here's the deal, right? There is a potential for this to also have tugboat come with it. The tugboat, it's essentially a mobile base on the water, and the hard counter to the tugboat is submarines. And here's the thing, we've seen lots of evidence that they are currently working on tugboats. So the question is, if it doesn't come in with Underwater Labs here in about 2 weeks on testing staging branch, it's most likely going to happen in the very near future as far as tugboats are concerned. I would be very shocked if we didn't see things like submarines, though, with this update. Anyways, Underwater Labs is, as it sounds, it is, or also known as C Labs too, we call it C Labs, but it's an underwater lab that essentially changes with every map seed. So potentially, if you're on a different server, you're going to see a different type of monument, or not type of monument, but like the configuration of the monument. And it's got really good loot, and it can also be accessed with, I mean, you guessed it, submarines. It's got a moon pool. And on top of that, you can swim down with it as well. And there is also a new faction included with it as well. So there's lots of cool stuff that's going to be going on around these C Labs. It's a nice monument for sure, and it's going to be a nice addition for all of us because I know the maps are quite large, so having more points of interest is always a good thing. So be on high alert. We're going to see what this thing is actually going to bring in here, not this Thursday, but next, again, if everything goes as planned, so just be advised. Get ready, it's going to happen, and it's going to be nuts. Okay, and you know, big ups if we get the tugboat as well, because honestly, it's a blast. Like, granted, I'd like to have a mini so I can fly in and park it on the back, but still, I'll take a tugboat. All right, so on to the Jade Skin picks. Let's do this. So we're just going to cover the special items real quick here. There's no particular pick on this one. This is a rug. This is going for 350 Rust coins. This one's called the Forensic Rug. Kind of cute there. No glowing parts. And then we have the solid gold crossbow. Again, no glowing parts. Although this is part of the larger set that's been trickled in over the last 2 years or so. So if you're trying to complete that set, the gold crossbow is up for grabs for 300 Rust coins. Okay, so the breakdown happens here like this. I've got the green tier 1 and 2, and then the orange tier 1 and 2. To kind of help you break it down if you don't buy the whole set, this maybe will help you with the rationale for buying something individual down in the sets. Speaking of individual and bundles, these are typically best if you like 3 of these, maybe consider the whole bundle. That usually gets you more bang for your buck, because if you start to wander into 3, 4, 5 of the skins, it's like, okay, just go ahead and grab the bundle. Anyways, okay, so we have 3 new sets here. This one over here to the far left, Medieval Veteran, is a repeat. Those do happen occasionally, so I do have the numbers on this here. The full set is going for 1,960 Rust coins. Again, it's about a 30% savings if you go with the bundle. First one here we already saw is the Medieval, ooh, a little burp there, Medieval Face Mask going for 500 Rust coins. We have the metal chest plate going for an additional 500 Rust coins. Again, no glowing parts on any of this medieval set. We have the road sign kilt going for 450 Rust coins. We have the road sign gloves going for, what is this, 450 Rust coins. I have my notes. I had to make sure because I already bought this, clearly. And then down here for the road sign jacket is going for 450 Rust coins. You saw this earlier, that's why we're kind of burning through it quick. And we have the Coffee can helmet going for also 450 rust coins. Hang on, I have to cough. Okay, we're good. Okay, so the breakdown here is going to be the green pick. First is going to be the metal face mask for 500 rust coins. It just goes well with almost any other set, even if you don't have full metal chest plate. So just a nice accent piece to go with it. And then again, along that same vein, to go to mid to late game, the roadside kilt is my green secondary pick going for 450 rust coins, putting you at a total of 950. Is that right? Yeah, 950 rust coins if you're looking for the picks for that one. Okay, the next one here is going to be, I should say the orange tier is now going to be, the first pick is going to be the road sign jacket for 450 rust coins. And the orange secondary pick to kind of level it off there is going to be the coffee can helmet as well for 450 rust coins. Boom. So that's going for what, 900 rust coins total? Is that right? If I basic math. Okay, on to the next set here. We have the Angelic Horrors. This is actually a very sharp set. Architecture. Full set's going for 1,090 rust coins. Very sharp. The first one here is the Furnace. Again, no glowing parts here, but I do like just the design in general. I think it's quite sharp. Having different colored furnaces can be quite functional in your base. We also have the Angelic Horrors Armored Door going for 450 rust coins. I guess, I mean, yeah, that's not really glowing there. It's just more like red trim. With the sheet metal, Angelic Horrors going for 475 rust coins. Oh, I guess it does have a bit of glowing parts there. Just a little bit. Oh, yeah, at first glance, I didn't notice. So I guess the little red trim there, the highlights also glow, just ever so slightly. Nice, another cough. Not bad. Doesn't change which ones we're going to pick, though. Sheet metal door going for 450 rust coins. Again, you know me, I absolutely love deployables. I think they're quite functional, so I'm always looking after these first. This one's going for, the sleeping bag's going for 425 rust coins. Just a subtle glow, apparently. And the garage door going for 475 rust coins. And it looks like the highlights also are inside of there too. The glowing stuff helps with interior stuff if you didn't know, because night times are so dark. If it's been a while or you haven't played Rust before, it can just help you navigate, because you don't always have lights inside of your base readily available, especially in the beginning, so it can be quite useful. Okay, so my green first pick is going to be the armored door. I always like high-end doors that look really nice, and especially now since we know it's got some glowing trim, even better. So green first pick is going to be the armored door for 450 rust coins. The green secondary pick is going to be the sheet metal door because it has so much use. Even though you have like a high-end base, these can be used for your single pass-throughs. So my green secondary is the door for 450 rust coins. Moving on, the orange tier is going to be the garage door. Orange tier first pick, garage door for 475. And the orange secondary pick is going to be the sheet metal double door for 475. Also quite useful. It can be that nice stopgap when you're trying to get those armored doors or even garage doors. So again, having that nice glowing portion can be nice for navigation. And again, if you like any of these beyond 3 of these, just consider getting the set. Okay, Crystal Arsenal going for 950 rust coins. For the full set, we have the longsword going for 150 rust coins. Boom, no glowing parts. And again, this is like the pattern or material, and it's copied throughout. The Python going for 250 rust coins. Python's mean, especially in turrets. You know it is. Semi-automatic pistol, also known as the P2, or the SAP, going for 250. And then we have the hunting bow for 150. Same idea here. Just kind of bringing it a bit closer so you know what it looks like when you're pulling the bow back. And then we have the L96 rifle going for 275. Very nice. Nothing's going to expose you there. And then we have the Akis going for 275. Alright, so the breakdown here for the green first pick is going to be the assault rifle for 275. Again, always a favorite. Very, very high end. Green secondary pick is going to be the L96 for 275 because of its rarity. There's not too many L96 skins as of now, so this is a nice one to kind of add. So again, if you want to pick and choose, these are nice ones to kind of pull out. And again, if you're looking for just getting skins for an entire set like this, like these particular high-end items, not a bad set to pick up for 950. But anyways, moving on to the orange tier, we have, I'm going to go with the SAP this time. the P2 for 250 rust coins, because I think it's a lot more viable now with things like the burst fire and now the magazine extension. So you'll see this more, and dare I say, when you're done using it in that capacity, put it in a turret. Why not? And because of rarity, the orange secondary pick is going to have to be the longsword. Just a nice skin to have on this. That's not completely ladybug lighting you up in the middle of the night, so not a bad one. Can be good for knocking down barrels and such. So that's my orange secondary pick. All right, moving on to the last set of this particular phase. We have the Lapis lazuli tools going for 460 rust coins. First one here is the stone pickaxe for 100 rust coins. I do like the azul and the gold trim. It always looks really nice. We had tools like this earlier. I don't know if it was the exact pattern set, but it was like blue and gold. It was really nice. Stone hatchet going for 100 rust coins, also very sharp. But remember, those are very much early game. Rock going for 125. Then we have the hatchet going for 110 rust coins, very sharp. We also have the pickaxe here for 110 rust coins. It's almost like blue marble. And then we have the hammer for 110. Again, if you're looking for all of these, the set's a really good pickup. Again, it's under $5 USD, so not too bad. All right, so the green first pick should be no surprise. We're going to go with the pickaxe. Again, this is such a mainstay, so it's kind of nice to have as a default. So green first pick is going to be the pickaxe for 110 rust coins. The secondary green pick is going to be the hatchet for the same reason. You're always using these in the beginning, so it's just nice to have that decoration. Orange first pick is going to be the rock, again, because it's a default item and it's just kind of nice decoration for your default character when he pops in. And then the hammer if you're a builder, so that's my orange secondary pick for the Lapis lazuli hammer. So we got a lot of stuff going on here. This covers all of the Jade Skin picks. We've got crazy stuff coming up. But remember, we have that secret update coming, so hopefully this dev blog that's coming up soon during the C Labs update will give us some more clues as to what's happening. We have some ideas, so stay tuned to the channel if you want to get into some of those. And if you're looking for a fantastic base to get you started, whether you're a solo or a small group, might I suggest the barn wedge. It should already be up on the end screen now. If you want to go ahead and take a look at that bad boy, it is fantastic. You can store your horse there for the entire wipe. It's a beefy boy with low upkeep. I'd highly recommend it. All right, love you. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.